Good morning, Starshine. This is Smadar from Song of Stones, and I am back with this beautiful whale crystal from the Himalayas. I thought that you guys could probably use a little upliftment, so I pulled a card from the Universe Has Your Back deck, and the card that let me just get the deck. Let me show you. The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein. Such a great deck. And it's great to pull a card when you're feeling a little bit lost, a little bit abandoned, a little bit down, and stressed, anxiety, all the stuff that we're feeling in abundance these days. So this card is so perfect, I think, right now. It's a really, really good reminder. Energy flows where my intention goes. And the gold and yellows in this card for the power center is so perfect. Energy flows where my intention goes. And I know it's hard when we're hearing all the news and seeing all the tensions and the divisions and the violence. It's hard to stay focused on the positive when you're seeing all that imagery and hearing all that news. I mean, listen, one thing you can do is turn it off. You don't need to have it on all the time. You can turn it on for a few minutes. You can get everything that you need in just a few minutes. And you can choose where your news comes from. You don't have to go to the channels where they sensationalize the news and drive more fear into us. There's a lot of options. There's a lot of options out there. I know it's kind of overwhelming, but if you set your intention to finding the perfect place for your news, and then just maybe watch for a few minutes or listen or read for a few minutes, and then spend the rest of your time focusing on what you want to create in your life, what you want to flow into your life, the good things that are happening in your life. It really is our choice. And the more we do that, the less stressed we're going to be, the more peaceful we're going to feel. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. That just by you doing that, by you purposefully focusing your attention on love and peace and light and all the good things, you're bringing that energy into the world. That's the energy you're putting out. And, rather than the fear and the stress and the anxiety, which, listen, I'm not going to say it's not like, I'm not going to say you should judge yourself for what you're feeling. You should feel what you're feeling. It's completely understandable to be feeling the fear and the stress and the anxiety. But we don't have to stay there, is what I'm saying. Definitely don't judge yourself for how you're feeling. I hope that's not coming across. You should never judge yourself for what you're feeling. You feel what you feel, but you can shift your attention, and by shifting your focus, your feelings will shift. You'll naturally feel better and happier and more joyful and less stressed. And I'm not going to say it's easy. I know I'm pulling out a card and saying, oh yeah, just do that. For sure it's not easy. Because, we live in a world where, the sensationalism is in abundance. And it's hard to avoid it. But you can start, and then it gets easier. So start with shifting one thing. What is it that you want to focus on in your life that's good in your life? Just one thing. And start with that. And then as you integrate that new joyful feeling into your life, you can expand out into other things. And that's how it goes, little by little. And then before you know it, your world's transformed. So that's what I have for you today. And that and my love and my blessings for peace and protection from this beautiful crystalline being who just emanates out that energy of peace and protection. And maybe I'll be back with this beautiful being again, because I think we just need that energy. And if you want to get deeper with this crystalline one, we did come through with a crystal blessing. I think it was last week. So you can find that on my YouTube channel, in the Facebook group, in the private Facebook group, the Crystal Blessings group. And you're more than welcome to join if you're not already a member. So lots of love and light to you guys. Be well and feel this bliss of peace and protection from this beautiful crystalline being.